I look like that, bro. I look so horribly shaped. Shoot, what are we doing today? Our day is just... Oh, come on, bro. Can't even... There we go. Our day is just starting at 4:45. Nah, I'm kidding. My day actually started at 1, where I sat at T-Mobile for 3 hours waiting to just return my internet box and be like, hey, bruh, what's my new bill? You know, being in sales taught me so much patience, because I'm like, all right, I know what these guys are going through. I know they got a wait list. I know they got to deal with a bunch of stupid customers. I get it. I'm not really a hater. I'm not really mad. Just felt like I was wasting time. 3 hours. Today's traffic was horrible. Horrible accident. Hopefully this one's a little better. Kind of wish I went out riding later to see the pretty sunset. Usually Vegas has some good sunsets. But this just looks drier than the Sahara. You might hear me go silent a couple times just because I gotta lock in, like we're about to right now. Some people are nice. It makes me think they're from Cali when they make room. Or it makes me think that they just pay attention to their surroundings. Either is likely. Might be scared of hitting a guy on a motorcycle, even though it really wouldn't be their fault. I'm actually pretty embarrassed. A lot of times I've seen it be the biker's fault hitting a mirror or something because they're stupid. I'm always paranoid I'm going to hit somebody's mirror or their car. Or I'm going to run up on a cop. I usually have a good eye for cops, though. Usually. I am a little worried about the bike. It's been getting a lot hotter than usual. Like it's been running hotter, which is strange. It's not very hot out. My biker brother. I don't blame guys who don't lane split. Look, I know it's not really legal here, but is it really that big of a deal? I'm not gonna be that dude that's like, oh, victimless crimes aren't crimes, because there's really no victim. But you know, there's rules for a reason. A lot of accidents do happen. Brother. Oh, it's because you want to change lanes. Jeep, don't let him do it. If he's going this slow, just gonna pray this bike holds up long enough for me to get a car. We're at 46,000 miles, believe it or not. I bought it at 40 about 4 months ago. May. Was it May? June. Early June, late May, and no, I want to say June. So we put on 6,000 miles already. I hate how very reflective my visor is inside my helmet, because I can see my own face. I can see all of my pores and everything inside this helmet. But back to the topic. It's been a good bike so far, honestly. No issues from the bike itself, just a lack of maintenance. or I don't even know if I want to call it a lack of maintenance. This used to be like a quote stunt bike. Like this guy wasn't doing I don't even know what qualifies. I don't even know a lot of the moves. Of course he did wheelies, and of course he laid it down once. That's why there's damage on the tank and like scrapes on the engine cover. But there's no like bro, are you doing this on purpose? You see this dude, bro? They swerved over twice. What is he doing? I see him moving inside his mirror. A weirdo. I hate riding the bumps. Back to what I was saying. But 6,000 miles, this bike has been really solid. Only one time I had a battery issue, which was really weird. Sometimes electrical stuff is funny like that, because all it took was me unplugging it and literally plugging it back in, like taking off the terminals and putting the terminals back on. So maybe the connection was bad, not sure, but it started right up after that. So it probably had like, I don't want to call it a leak, but it wasn't holding a charge and it was like slowly dying faster and faster. So I want to say it was maybe just a bad connection. That's the only issue it's had so far. I think I'm overdue for a valve check just to see that the valve clearance is good. I'm a little paranoid about that. I don't want my pistons kissing my valves. That would not be great. It has happened when there's timing issues. Everybody's so polite. Is it just because it's traffic? Like people are actually like looking behind. Oh, look at this guy. He's doing that on purpose. Or maybe on accident. I don't know. The front brake is horrible. I just put brand new pads and they're already getting worn down again. And I'm pretty certain it's because the rotor is warped. It's like it's not a straight circle. And it is rubbing up against the pads even though I'm not using the brake. So it's probably wearing it down extremely fast, and when I do hit the brake, the front brake, it vibrates like crazy. So the rotor's got to be warped, and it's just wearing down the pads so fast. When I first bought the bike, I know the guy probably put pads on because there was brake, and then over like a week time, the front brake was non-existent. And I'm like, dang, bro. Can't really be mad, you know. It's just how it goes when you buy a bike or a car or anything in life that's pre-owned. But all the other aspects are pretty good. Lights, had these little Amazon taillights when I first bought it. I ripped those off because they were dangling and then like getting burned on the exhaust because they would sit on top of the exhaust. Besides the point. That actually is the point. I'm just getting distracted. It's been a good bike overall. I beat on it, not every day, but sometimes I go out with buddies and we rip. But she's been pretty solid so far. No lights have ever come on. I've been doing my oil changes every 3,000, so I already did my second oil change. I don't know if I'm going to have to change the coolant because the temps have, look, we were just cruising, like not even riding it hard, and it's already like 2 bars away from being too hot. That's not good. So I might need to put some engine ice in there or just flush the coolant system, or there's like something wrong. I know it has like a slow oil leak, I'm assuming, at least. I haven't seen any drops at all, but I have seen there's oil underneath the oil pan and everything, like slowly leaking. Shadows scare me, bro. We're gonna pull up to Starbucks. We're gonna get a little work done. Then we're gonna go run routes with some of the football homies. I'm gonna get as hydrated as I can here before we go. What a time, guys, what a time. But it's been a cool day off. I enjoy my days off, you know? Sleep in a lot. Look at us in that mirror. In that window, looking all, I'm just kidding, we're not even buff. Imagine the workers are in there like, what the hell is this guy doing? He's over here looking at himself. We out. Here we go. We're back. Just did a little bit of work. Sun got a little lower. Now we're gonna go run it up at football. See what we can do. I'm sitting on one video that I need to upload right now. This is gonna be the next. I've been looking at my analytics, right? I feel like I'm so out of breath, bro. I feel so fat. And I already know the microphone picks all this up too, so I'm like, I just sound like a fatty, I bet, when I'm on the microphone here. What is this guy doing? Get a good whiff. Oh, see how the bike does that? That's kind of normal. That's normal too. That's also normal. There we go. I feel like it's just like a little starter issue. When it's cold, it does that more, but it's not very cold right now. This dude was waiting on me the whole time. Why do you want that specific spot? Is there not 3 other ones? What? Whatever. We're about to run it up at practice. After practice, we're gonna... Maybe I'll put a little clip in. I haven't posted any football stuff on YouTube, actually. Maybe this is the time. Brother! I've seen that guy before. Ooh, them pops and bangs always sound crazy on this bike. I'm not in a rush, but I'll lane split anyway and get to the front as if I'm in a rush. Just so everybody can see my little short shorts, my booty shorts. Oh my gosh, bro, I feel so stuffed. Pause. I like that. I feel like I am breathing so loud and you guys can hear everything. Such a big insecurity on this. It doesn't help that the microphone is literally on my nose. I have nowhere else to put this microphone. In the helmet. I think I need a bigger helmet. It's really snug. Like really snug, but I have nowhere to put the mic and I feel like you can hear everything. It's always a left turn. I want to know who set up these street lights and the pattern that they go in. Doesn't really make sense. Maybe throw a little football video in. I like to record my football stuff vertically. I don't know why. It probably would be better if I did it horizontally because if you're running a route, if you put the camera vertically, you're very limited on what direction you can record because nobody just runs an out route like this. That's a freaking go. So if you're running an out, you need to position the camera at an angle so it gets the cut and then it gets the catch. But if it's a horizontal view, you see a lot more. So it most of the time gets everything. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do horizontal today. It doesn't really work well for TikTok and Instagram, but who cares, right? Does it really matter? I'm probably not in the greatest shape right now anyway. I don't know. I haven't ran routes in a minute. I've only been training Muay Thai. I haven't been running routes. But I think it translates really well. So I think I'm going to be fine. Let's see if this guy goes. All right. because Muay Thai is very explosive. It's very on your toes and very like high intensity. Is that? That's not a cop. I saw the roof rack, but my visor's pretty dark. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. I gotta bleep that out. My visor's pretty dark, so I can't see a lot. This one's a little less dark than the one I had before, but it's still sometimes hard to see what's going on. Oh, I was looking at my analytics for the past few videos, and my best video so far has been the ride to the Lake Mead Overlook. Maybe I'll look into it and click the link right here and you can watch it. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I'll do that, not sure. I see that it gives me the option to do that, but when I'm editing videos or posting it, like put an after video or a banner, stuff like that. This guy has no brake lights. That's frustrating. This has to be a skill. First, I can barely see because of how, well, it's not really that dark. But I'm also having a microphone right in front of my nose, like in front of my eyeballs. The little fuzzy thing for the mic is literally like my unibrow right now. Oh, I thought that was a cop with a security. It's gonna be tight. Not really. Ooh, mirror, mirror, mirror. Ooh, we're so good. The pops and bangs are so good. This bike sounds so sick. I love a triple sound, a 3-cylinder. That looks like a cop. Very tinted, but the paint looks black. Maybe not. No, it's not. It's just far away, so it seemed that way, and my dark-ass visor doesn't help. It's kind of alarming how natural lane splitting and like not paying attention while I'm riding has becoming. It's become so autopilot, so normal for me. It's getting kind of dangerous. Like I'm not even paying attention or locked in anymore, you know? I don't know if I should be worried or I should be proud that I've become a good enough rider. I don't need to think about it that much. But again, for like the 8th time, we're getting off topic. The analytics I've been looking at, my ride to Lake Mead has the best views. I'm not sure if it's because, and the best duration of people paying attention, which is cool too. You know, because some people click out. You see more of that stuff on like TikTok or like short attention span videos, but with YouTube, most people are watching for a longer period of time. And I only have 2 videos that are like that. One of them was to Red Rock and one of them was to Lake Mead Overlook. And both of those videos did good compared to the other ones, where I talk about a specific topic that's very like emotional or spiritual or a deeper topic. And I'm not gonna stop with those. I'm gonna continue with that. But I think on my weekends I'm gonna dedicate a night to go ride with friends somewhere. Like those 2 rides were on like a Friday or Saturday or Sunday at night. So I'm probably gonna keep doing that. Those videos seem to get a lot. Oh my gosh, that bump was ridiculous. Those videos seem to get a lot of traction, so we're gonna do a bunch more cruising night videos with friends without me talking that much. The last couple ones I didn't talk, but well, the one that's doing the best I didn't talk. Maybe I should shut up and just like, oh frig, that's definitely a cop. So we're gonna stay here. Let me pull up my visor just to make sure. Oh yeah, that's a cop. Always check your mirrors when you're coming to a stoplight, guys. You never know who's gonna rear end you and then you lose half your body. Oh, this cop for sure is gonna see me. Oh, but he couldn't get me anyway. He's gonna be blocked in. Yay! respect police. I really do. I forgot that I have a video to upload regarding a cop situation. And I'll probably get it and I'll upload it, but I'm going to be sitting on 3 videos that I need to upload. I really need to get on top of this editing stuff. I'm going to spend like probably, well, maybe tonight I could edit like 3 videos tonight. It's going to take a lot of work, but probably going to be like 5 hours. But I have a video about police. I love police. Look, I love you guys. You know, I support the blue. I back the blue. But man, I just like doing hood rat shit, bro. And I'm broke, dog. Don't be mad at me that I can't get my bike registered and I don't have a plate. Someone's indecisive. There you go. So more videos with friends cruising. I wasn't talking in the very first one with my boy D. I mean, I was talking. I wasn't talking in the second video with a bunch of other guys I met at the sign. And if you're familiar to Vegas, everybody goes to the sign or this gas station on Las Vegas Boulevard. That's where they meet up. You'll meet some cool people there sometimes. Other times, people are just clout chasers and not friendly, which is not cool. You know, the bike community used to be very meaningful, very like valuable. I want to say like respectful. You know, people rode motorcycles because of the love of it, not because of content and social media views and all that stuff or clout. Look at this idiot. You're gonna cause an accident because I always let people go through like that. But these days, man, it's not good. I've been riding motorcycles for 5 years, since 2020. But on and off, more consistently like 2022, and like dirt bikes here and there, stuff like that. But the scene is just not as great as it used to be. I was more so in the car scene in 2020 and 2021. That's when I had like a GTI and an Audi and all this stuff, and it was a lot of fun. But these days, the people that you meet in certain areas, especially in a city like Vegas, is so superficial, so fake, or artificial. I don't know. Just fake in general. It's hard to find good people to ride with. But thankfully, that group that I was with is really cool. Bunch of cool guys. They got like GTRs and stuff, like actual like R33, R32 GTRs. Actually, I think he has an R34. Like, they're legit like car people and bike people. Like, they actually appreciate it and love it, and they ride all the time. So guys like that are so cool to hang around with and cruise with. They're like, hey dude, you want to come with us? I'm like, sick, I'm down. Like, we just met, but let's roll. Real genuine. Just got a love for it. So I'm gonna make more content like that, going on cruises or rides with cool people up and down the strip, all the way out to Red Rock or something, or maybe Mount Charleston. Some people have been going to Mount Charleston on the weekends. People, oh my god, bro, I didn't realize how many people text and drive until I started riding a motorcycle again. And look, I get it, like here and there, check your phone. But people legit stare at the freaking center console because their phone is like so out of view. When I was like texting and driving, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Of course, everybody texts and drive, right? But when I would do it, depending on which car I had, if it was manual or not, I had my phone up here by my steering wheel. And I would still be able to see the road while I was driving. And text, honestly, I'd be like editing videos and stuff too, can't even lie. But I've never had any close calls or any accidents. I was always on top of it. The same thing with riding a motorcycle for me. I get good at stuff and it becomes so automated. And it's kind of like like sketchy because I'll have those moments of derealization, not even knowing that I'm riding a motorcycle or I'm driving a car. I'll be like, oh my gosh, how did I get all the way home? Oh my gosh, I'm already here. Like, time flew by. I don't even know what I was doing for the past 25 minutes. And it's even more scary when you're on a motorcycle, because I'll be on the freeway like, oh my gosh, I could just fall off. It's kind of crazy. Like, it's a weird thought. Of course, I'm not going to throw myself off the motorcycle, but it's like, what if I just fall and just tip over? And I just lose all my skin. And I get run over by a car behind me. But I wasn't thinking that 5 seconds ago. I was thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow. Like, completely unbothered and distracted. But that's all. I'm getting extremely off topic again. So I know what kind of content I need to aim for, what I need to do to help the channel grow. I love making cool stuff. I have some friends that are saying, dude, freaking love it, keep going. I want to see more. I'm like, sick, let's go. I'm excited to keep producing stuff. I like being a creator, dude. I do it just because I do it. Like, I love it. I love creating stuff. People will always mock me. Not mock me, but my friends will make fun of me and they'll be like, dude, you watch your videos like 100 times after you post them. I'm like, yeah, dude, because I think it's sick. Like, I enjoy the content that I make. When I make little shorts or TikToks, somebody did a burnout. I can smell the rubber. Somebody did a fat burnout or something's burning. Am I on fire? I don't think so. I think I would see some smoke right now. But I genuinely enjoy making, creating, doing things, right? Angles and syncing it up to the music. That's stuff that really gets me too. Like, the quality of stuff. Kids playing soccer everywhere. Gonna be a little late. Dang. I guess we'll see how it goes. But I like syncing things up. I like the quality of an edit. I hate when things are like ruining the timing or throwing things off. Like, I take pride in the quality of the edits that I make. Alright, my boy said there's kids playing soccer everywhere. Looks like that's true. It's not good. This guy's probably looking at me like, what's this idiot doing with this freaking furry thing on his face? Bro, Islanders run this sport now, dog. Especially in Vegas. We have a huge geographic, I want to call it geographic? Demographic? We have a huge demographic of Islanders in Vegas. They call this place the 9th Island because nobody wants to move from Hawaii to California. So they move from Hawaii to Vegas because, of course, we have no state income tax and... Go ahead, gang. No state income tax, and like, we're pretty lenient on a lot of stuff. There's not a lot of taxes like Cali, or like a lot of dumb rules, which is cool. Oh, there's Justin. Bro, look at me. What a goof. What a goofball. Justin is low-key so left-leaning, but we love him anyway. We'll see you guys in a minute.